So I'm gonna always keep it. I always start this video off, but I'm always keep it transparent with y'all. I'm keeping it real. I ain't been in the gym in 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks. I got sick. I got sick the Monday before the 2 weeks from the day, or the Tuesday, something like that. And so I didn't go to the gym that Monday. That Wednesday, I went back to the gym. And then, that's a mirror. And then on Friday, I didn't go to the gym because I was still kind of getting over it. Didn't go back that Monday because, one, I hadn't fully cemented in what my mobility routine was going to be. And then that Wednesday, I don't know, I just didn't go. I guess I was scared of what my strength was going to be coming back, because you know how when you get back from being sick or whatnot, your body been fighting that bacteria off for however long you were sick, and so you need time to build that strength back up. And so I was kind of dreading that a little bit. And then that Friday came, and I didn't go to the gym either. So Monday came this week. I didn't go to the gym. I actually just looked at the clock. 3 o'clock hit. Boom. I like, all right, I'll get up. 4 o'clock hit. All right, it's too late to get up. I need to read. Like 4:30 hit. I just ended up reading and then go to the gym. Yesterday, I was fighting off something else again. And then today, like, we back. So I was like, you know what, man, I'm not missing 2 weeks. I'm not going to get back started on that trend of where I got to build myself back up. And so I'm working on benching 315 first, then 405. And so we're not going to hold ourselves back anymore from that. So we already warmed up a little bit with the PVC pipe, stretched out our pecs a little bit. So now it's time to get into the weight. Last time y'all saw me, it was a bench day, probably. I'm not sure if it was a field day or a bench day, but it was one of the two. Last weight room session was a bench day. And I told y'all I finally figured it out. Like, I wasn't getting enough stimulus with my chest. And so now it's caused me to change my perspective in regards to my programming, where I have to make sure I'm creating enough stimulus to produce growth. And so we added dumbbell bench back in. We still got bench press, sets of 5, superset of med ball chest press, but then it goes into push press. We're still keeping push press in there. Push press superset with dumbbell bench press. And then we're going to finish off with med ball cleans. I kind of like that whenever I just kind of threw it into the workout last time. So we got med ball clean, superset it with the jammer. So we kept the jammer in here as well. Now, honestly, I feel like the jammer, they're a month in here. I feel like the jammer should go a little bit sooner, just because it's power. And when you're doing things for power, you kind of put them early on in the workout, but it's not a main mover. It's not like it's a machine. So I'm going to transparency number 2. I left my socks at home. So I don't hear nobody talking about, oh, you ain't got no socks on. And my students love to talk about stuff, like love it. Like, you ain't got no socks on, Coach Slider. And I actually do be having socks on then, but if somebody see this video this time, I do not have socks on, because I walked out the house with these slides on and then grabbed a pair of socks. So you happy? Whew. All right, this is too low, but we may keep it here. We won't. Ball here. All right, we're gonna at least put 225 on a bar. I'm not sure if we'll go get to 265. we're gonna at least put 225 on that bar. So I'll see y'all now. All right, so that wasn't a sickness cough. That was like a bubble in my throat kind of cough. So chill out. But originally the plan was 245, but I did 225, and I was like, man, I didn't want to be that far from 265, and that's what I started off on. So I ended up going 255. This is first set, so I ain't tried it yet. We're gonna see. We got 5 here, 3 sets. Let's go. Let's ride. And honestly, I think I set this too high, but hey, it is what it is now. Set 2. Yeah, so how set 1 was. It was pretty standard in regards to what I usually do on across my bench. Like I'm pretty good at picking weight, or at least working with the weight that I have. So 255 work. Next week we're doing 260. We got that 265. Next we get 270. Like we back. I don't eat. Fake talk. Nothing proved it yet, but we're gonna say we back. Not having these socks on is really causing my feet to itch. And I debated whether I was gonna say itching my feet, but I feel like that's incorrect grammar. So it's causing my feet to itch. But y'all peep the hat. It's an old hat I don't never wear no more. I was like, you know what? I've seen Steve Smith rock the flipped up bill, so we're gonna see what this look like. But we on our last set of 3. The thought of failing came into my mind last set, but you know we had to cast that out. So now, real test of time, and I'm not taking a ton of rest in between these sets. Like I adjusted. If y'all see, I'm kind of fixing these box jumps because people come in here at night time, I guess, put stuff back where they got it from. You see, we got plates laying all over the place, and I don't like that. Like I fix them, so I got them lined up, and we're gonna continue on. But let me stop procrastinating though. Not to set up. And y'all make sure to remind me next time. Do not set my safety racks up this high. My J hooks up this high, because I gotta take my shoulders out of position whenever I take this out the rack. And that last rep was a Z. So she said when I be struggling, I bounce it off my chest real hard. And I know I did on the third and possibly, I know I did on the fourth. Third set, I'm not sure. Third rep, I'm not sure. But on that last set, it was a simple touch and go. No bounce. We're not bouncing. We're not bouncing no more. I'm not going to do a power lift pause, but I'm going to control it off my chest instead of bouncing on my chest. Since you want to be like, oh, he bounced it out. So we don't bounce no more. All right. Now we on the push press and dumbbell bench press. All right, so push press. I don't know if it was 4 or 5, but I ain't put the numbers in yet, so we're gonna stick with 4. We're gonna stick with 4, and all out explosive movements will be 3. So strength movements 5, partially explosive gonna be 4 reps, and all out explosive gonna be 3. So we'll do this for 4. And we'll probably end up doing 75 on dumbbell bench because that sets of 10. 3 sets of 10. So we'll probably end up doing 75. 75 too light, we'll go to 80. 80 too light, we'll go to 90. 85, my bad, not 90s. All right, so I'm about to go to get into this set, but I got a question. Does anybody else besides me get into there, give out 5 reps? I felt this on dumbbell bench both times. This is third set. Anybody get into their set and they be like, okay, boom, this is a nice weight. I like this weight. Okay, I picked good. And then you think about, yeah, I got 2 more sets after this. And then you be like, man. And then you start dreading it. That'd be me. Like I get it, like something like 10 reps, like something like that. Or even with bench, I did it with bench too, like 5. Like, okay, that was smooth. You know, it worked a little bit, but that's me. I picked good, and I got 2 more sets of this. And that's the mindset you have as someone who goes to the gym or just enough to go to the gym. That you come into the gym knowing you got to put your body through a certain difficulty, a certain level of difficulty, each and every day. And the reason, and those who get the most results are the ones who push themselves the most, with knowledge and a little bit and science behind it, not pushing yourself to the point you can't get it. And something came back to me that C-Bomb said, he was working out with somebody. He said, what it was, and the dude got done with it. He said, what else too light? He's like, no, that was good. He said, and then he said, why'd you stop? And then he said, because I realized we got I'm saving myself for a lot more sets, for the sets afterwards. And then C-Bomb said, how are you going to get any stronger if you don't push anything to failure? And failure failure leads to success. So through failures, you gain that experience, and through that experience, create success. And so when you're in the gym, and Z, this does not apply to you. When you're in the gym, push yourself to your limits. Don't overreach, but push yourself to the point where you know, man, dang, I don't know if I'm making this next set. I don't know if I'm making this next set. But still in your mind, knowing that this weight is good enough to push me and work me to the point where I'm not being egotistical and lifting too heavy. Like, if you in regards to this, don't tie into this at all. But like, I'm still figuring this out. I'm still figuring out push press. Like, I'm trying to feel like with my knee and everything, I'm trying to come down, boom, explode back up. And the weight may be too heavy. I may got to take it down to a 25. I don't know. It's not explosive as I want it to be. But after today, I may take the weight down, but we're going to see. We're gonna see, because I don't want to ever be you just going through the motions. I can't stand when people go through the motions, because then you're not growing well in regards to things I care about. Because we all go through the motions of things we don't care about, unless you just discipline your body enough like that. And that's what I'm doing, discipline my body. So, knock this up. That last one felt good. Let me get another one. There we go. All right, so this is good. Wait. We stay here. We stay here. No good way. I started to go up to 80s, but I was like, nah, this working. This working. And so I didn't want to be egotistical and lift more than I could possibly get. So we'll go ahead and knock this last set out. Next week, maybe 80s. We're going to see. I don't know. We'll see how this feels. Last superset. Jammers and mad ball cleans. Next week, we may go to 80s. Because I don't like the fact that sis using 80s. So, she cannot do me. All right, we're done with the floss. Oh. I thought it was open up here at the back. But we got 205 on here. Gonna finish 3 sets. I'm probably just gonna end up showing y'all the first set, and then we're gonna call it. But with this, technically it should be 3 reps, just because I do it alternating feet. That's the reason why I do 4. But if it was if it was from here, which I probably should do from here, honestly. But as a receiver, this is my stance. So if you're in a position where you're both feet side by side on ball your feet, then whenever you do jammers, go ahead and knock out 3 sets with both feet balanced. But as I'm a receiver and I'm always in a staggered stance, I'm gonna do 4. That way I can alternate to keep it even on both legs. Not show favoritism to one than the other. Now we're on the med ball cleanse. So maybe it's just me, but y'all ever pick the exercise like, dang, it's gonna be good, and then you like are in preparation for the exercise and realize, you know what, this ain't gonna be good. Like I last time I did med ball slams, I was like, dang, I like this movement. Today, I grabbed a 60-pound med ball. I'm like, dang, I'm in for some work. We will do 5 each side, but you know, work is a part of the process. We ain't here to have fun. We ain't here to get better. Now, if you enjoy working out, you're gonna have fun with it, like me. But I always make sure you challenge your body. And I can't wait till I get back right. Me and God need help talk about healing my knee, because I can't stand the fact of not doing legs. And yeah, I'm pushing on this, but nothing don't come like pushing legs do. And I might have something for y'all, because I might have lied. I said I wasn't doing deadlift again, but I know for a fact I'm putting trap bar deadlift back into my workout just so that I can get that stimulus that I need. But it may end up being actual deadlifts, just because it translates more to the hang clean than a trap bar. Trap bar, I'm here. Hang clean, I'm here. So it translates more to a hang clean or a power clean. So I don't know. We're going to see. Honestly, now I'm thinking about it, it's probably going to be deadlift. It's probably going to be deadlift. And I hate it, but, you know, it's part of working out, doing things you don't want to do in order to get to where you want to get to. So, boom, 10 of these. And me throwing it over my shoulder was not intentional. But that's gonna wrap it up for today. Like I said, I'm showing y'all the real. Like, there are gonna be times where you miss the gym, especially when you first starting out. And as for me, that's unacceptable. But I understand like I understand life now a little bit more than I used to. When I used to get up every day, go to the gym 3 o'clock. Like, some days you gonna get sick if you ain't locked in on reading or your healing scripts where you supposed to. Some days you gonna go to bed at 11 o'clock. But always carry that discipline in order to make sure you're making yourself better. So that's all I got. We got 2 more sets of this. But y'all ain't gonna see none of it. None. But on Friday, we're getting back into deadlifts. So hang cleans, then into deadlifts, and then into, I think, pull-ups and something else. So it's gonna be fun. Peace.